What's up guys, this is Retro Collector 101 back here with another video, and in this video I'll be telling you guys how I was able to get all of these games right here. Here is a big thicko stack of games, all of these free of charge. In fact, I've only been making money. So throughout this video, I'll be going through a little bit of a step process. Number one will probably be me showing you guys my spreadsheet, which I have right here. I'll be explaining my spreadsheet, my profits, all the numbers that you see on the big screen. After that, I'll be showing you guys my eBay store and show you guys how you can sell on eBay, like your video games or stuff you just have laying around. And then I'll show you how you can find all of these games for cheap wherever you are. This right here is a sealed Rise of the Silver Surfer copy, and I got this for a whopping $10. Only $10 Canadian. So if you are in the US, that's like what, $7? So yeah, I'll just show you how I basically got these things for free. So without further ado, why don't we jump straight into the video. So what you see here is my spreadsheet. If you look at the bottom here, like the highlighted area, you can see my total made, total spent, and total profit. In fact, right here, sorry, I just put a little space there. So what have I made? Well, as you can see, I have made $104.05 just from flipping video games, and I have made $112 from selling things that I did not want or things that I just want to get out of my house because of hoarding purposes. This is just what I made from selling those games. So you may be thinking, well, if you're just selling things that you had laying around your house, you probably bought them for more, which may be true. So even if you're taking a look at the total that I have made and the total I have spent on all of these games that you can see right here, I've spent $87 and I have still made $104, meaning that I have still profited about what, $20 purely from flipping video games. In fact, I have not only made money from flipping video games, but have also been able to keep some, as you can see here, free of charge. All of these games here are still in my possession, and that is still taken into account of my total profit. So as you can see here, this is what I've sold so far, only for what, 5 games, and I still have these in my possession, and I have still made $30. So through profiting with $30, I've been able to practically keep all of these games. So how did I do that? Well, to do that, I have been finding these games for cheap, which I'll get to in the future, and selling them on a very common platform, which is eBay. So here is my eBay store. As you can see, this is where I list all my games. Now, through eBay, I'll show you how to find the price you should sell your game at, whether you should use the bidding technique or the buy it now technique, because it really depends on certain games. And the last thing I'll do is how you can ship your games for the cheapest price possible. So here's my eBay store. Basically, the difference between buy it now and bidding is that for bidding, I really suggest that you have it open for 7 days. And then basically after those 7 days, if people bid on your product, it will be sold like that in a matter of 7 days for the best price possible within those 7 days. So which games would I suggest you do that on? Well, I would do that on things that sell super fast. So that would be this sealed copy of Fantastic for Rise of the Silver Surfer. It doesn't sell fast, but since it's sealed, I'm pretty sure there are people out there who are willing to buy it. So that is something I would probably put in the bidding. Another example of what I would put for bidding is Pokemon any Pokemon game really, except for like the Pokemon stadiums or the Pokemon games that are just fillers that aren't that really common or aren't the type of Pokemon games that people want. So, I actually sold Pokemon Ultra Sun. It was used, like I played it, I opened it, and I put it out for bidding, and it still sold for what, like $35. So that's the type of game I would put out for bidding. So bidding does tend to sell faster, but buy it now, I feel, is how you can get the price you want, even though it's kept up. So now, what would you put for buy it now? Well, I would put games that don't sell as fast, because if you put a game that doesn't sell as fast, such as what, let's say, let's get an example. Shift, right here. This game is fun, right? A lot of people do like buying this game. It does sell decently well, but since I know if I put it up for bidding, it would probably only make me $5, because number one, I'm a new seller, so it doesn't have like a million stars in front of my name, which is why I'd probably just put it up here for like $10, right? So since I put it up for $10, I really don't care how long it takes for it to sell. All I want it to do is sell no matter how long it takes. So I would put in like Shift, like a bunch of used games, probably for buy it now. Now, how do I sell? Oh, sorry, how do I ship my games? So if they are sold, I would probably want to use bubbler mail. So what I mean by that is like bubbler shipping. Oh my gosh, shipping stuff. Something like this. They're super cheap. You could literally go to your local Canada Post or USPS, and they'd probably sell it, one of them, for like $1, and it can fit one of these games inside. Then what I would do after that is ship it through letter mail. It usually costs, here it costs around $5, so I just put in $5 because it's a safe bet on how much it costs to ship. And then that's basically how you get the cheapest shipping. Now, if it's something that's like a console that you are selling, then I'd probably ship it in a box, obviously, because it won't ship in bubbler mail, like it just doesn't fit. And then I'd probably add tracking to it, since it is something that's a bit more valuable, and something that they paid a bit more to buy. So for bubbler mail, yeah, you could literally even buy it off Amazon. It's super cheap. Now, another great way to ship your products for the cheapest price possible is to use like shipping material that you just get from products you have bought yourself. So for me, my parents love buying things off of Amazon. So if they buy like a book off of Amazon, I actually keep the wrapping. Then obviously I take off the stickers for the personal information, and then I use that to ship off my games. So I don't have to spend that dollar for shipping the game. I know that may seem penny pinching, but trust me, in the long run, it will add up to the extra money you actually make. So now that you know how to do that, how do you price your products at the right price? Well, to do that, all you need to do is search up the game you want to sell, which I like. Let's just say I wanted to sell this at like a buy it now. So, or let's just say I found this at a store for what, $10, which is what I found it at, but didn't know if I wanted to purchase it, because obviously I don't want to lose money. So I would search up the game, then I would go to buying format, all listings. Then I would go to I would go to show only, and then you would do see all, and I'd click on sold items. So what you see in the green up here is basically how much this game was sold for previously. It even gives you the date on when it was sold. So this is a pretty realistic price on what you would probably sell it for. Now, if you were putting it and buy it now, I would probably put it a few dollars lower than that of these games, just so that it will sell faster. So for this, I know I would probably profit maybe $10 to $15 on. So I would sell it for maybe well, maybe sell it for like 23 bucks, because it's a bit lower than the price it is projected for. But then it also has a bit of a pull on the plastic, so I'd subtract an extra $3 from that and sell it for 20. So that's what I would sell it for, buy it now. But since I have it for bidding, I'm starting it at $11 because it does have that little pull on the plastic. So now that you know what to sell your games for, where do you find the games? Well, that is a question onto itself. So to find the games, I would go to mom and pop stores or a thrift store like the local Goodwill, and I would go look for the game section. If you went to a Goodwill, sometimes they don't actually have a dedicated video game section, and sometimes you just have to go find the CD or movie section, and they may have like a game or two just shoved in there. Then I'd like, if you're a game collector, you would have like the like aha moment when you know that you like think you spot a game for a decent value. So when you have that aha moment and you pick out a game, what I would then do is I would go on eBay, like I just showed you before, search up the game, go to sold items and see the price it was sold at. And if it is at least double the price, it has like the game on, like if it's at least double the price. Let's just say I found this game for $5, and then if it says that it usually sells for at least $10, that's when I'd probably say, okay, I'm gonna get that game, right? Because it does have some leeway. If you lose maybe $2 and sell it for $8, you're still profiting, and that's all that matters, as long as you're profiting. So that's pretty much how I do it. I usually just go to mom and pop stores or thrift stores. You really need to also know the people who work there. I know you may be a bit shy, but really talking to the people and knowing where the games are is very important. Also, going to a lot of thrift stores to see which thrift store is best for you is also a very important step, because for me, like, I don't have Goodwill, but I have the Salvation Army. So I go to a lot of them, and I really pinned down which Salvation Armies actually have more games than others, because there are some thrift stores that don't have video games in general, which is why you really need to get picky with the right store, so you're also not wasting time, because time is money, although money cannot buy time. Anyways, that's pretty much it. That's how I was able to get like what, 4, 5, 6, about 12 games free of charge, all right here, and still manage to profit with about $30. So that's pretty much how I was able to do it. If you don't have any money to start with, honestly, try to find something that you are willing to get rid of. Just post it on eBay, see if it sells. If it does, then you have some extra chunk of change to buy games and then to resell them. Tell me in the comments what you do personally to flip games. I'm very curious. If you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more content like this, then please hit the subscribe button. And if you have any questions, then really, I don't care if you put your comment in the comment section below. In fact, I'd be quite happy, because I am more than happy to answer your questions. So anyways, guys, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.